Vienna, Austria, home to a wealth of attractions and hailed as one of the most eco-friendly cities in the world. This imperial city opens its doors to the world's most beautiful Earth advocates. Join me, Jamie Harrell, as we come together with a message of hope, right from the heart of the majestic Danube.
From the four corners of the world, we, the women of the Earth,
stand united
in spreading awareness about an issue that stems from
human activities.
The effects of climate change
are right before us.
People around the world
are not spared,
posing danger
to the source of life,
endangering nature and wildlife,
increasing the number of environmental refugees, causing extreme drought and great floods, and affecting the future of our youth.
We have become irresponsible and lazy.
We have become greedy, taking more
than what we need.
We think about making profits,
not thinking that we
are the victims
of our own
selfish actions.
We should not turn a blind eye on climate change. Climate change affects us in so many ways,
leaving people hungry and nations devastated.
It is the bitter truth
and something we should all be
accountable for.
We need to act now.
There's still time to change.
Change the way we think.
Change the way we act.
We treat
Mother Earth.
We should combat the ill effects
of climate change.
Get involved in greening the world
and start using
alternative energy.
Rethink the decisions you make every day.
Reduce your carbon footprint
by choosing eco-friendly ways, such as taking public transport,
conserving energy and water,
and going paperless.
Reuse everyday resources
to lessen garbage and waste that contribute to water and air pollution,
causing health problems.
Recycle used items
and turn them into
something creative and useful.
Respect nature by adopting a moral stand. Do good for our environment and for our fellow men. Respect is the mark of success in our combat against climate change. We are the women of the earth.
From Markthalle in the majestic city of Vienna, this is Miss Earth 2015.
Martirosyan Lilith, proudly representing my fantastic country, Armenia.
Kimberly Weber, My one happy island, Aruba.
Diana Gurgita from the land down under, home to the Great Barrier Reef, Australia.
Sophie Tatsawa representing Austria.
Darren Young from the 700 Islands and Keys of the Bahamas.
My name's Elizabeth Jamal, representing the Kingdom of Belgium.
I'm Christine Syme, representing the Earth's best kept secret, Belize.
Vingana Merderbi from South America's heart, Bolivia. Adna Obradovic from Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Chiesa Sikeci, Brazil.
Tatiana Moreno from the Great White North, Canada. Nadiya Leiva, Chile.
Serena Pan from China.
I am Estefania Muñoz, Colombia. Andrea Rojas, Costa Rica.
Daria Selinova, Crimea.
Anna Maria Jurisic representing beautiful Croatia.
Marcela Marina representing the beautiful island of Cyprus.
Maria Malisheva representing Czech Republic.
Turi Elmberger representing the Kingdom of Denmark.
Alexandra Elizabeth from the little slice of paradise that is the Dominican Republic.
Christelle Lahembe representing the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Angela Bonilla representing the beautiful and diverse Ecuador.
Imaj Ahmed representing my beautiful country, Egypt. Pamela Valdivieso representing El Salvador. Katrina Kendall representing England.
Shaila Angela Prasad representing Fiji.
Alisa Wurst representing France.
Melanie Sophia Bauer proudly representing Germany.
Sylvia Komodo representing the gateway to West Africa, Ghana.
Anaïs Lacalmontier representing the Butterfly Island, Guadeloupe.
Sky Celine Baker representing my island, Guam. Sara Guerrero representing the country of the Eternal Spring, Guatemala. I'm Nadia Morales. I represent my beautiful, beautiful country, Honduras.
Dorina Agnes Lepp representing the beautiful, the historical country, Hungary. Aitel Khosla representing India. Belinda Britasari from the exotic country, Indonesia.
Joelle Q representing Ireland.
Shamsura Aurora Pianegonda from Italy.
I'm Mariano Yamada representing Japan.
Linda Gatera representing the wonderful land of Kenya.
Ho Jung-han representing Korea.
Kaltrila Niziri represent Kosovo. Julia Hanawi presenting the beautiful country Lebanon. Daniel Wall representing Malaysia.
Alexia Venek representing the beautiful island Malta.
Katya Mutram from the Pearl of the Indian Ocean, Mauritius. Gladys Flores from the land of mariachi and tequila, Mexico.
Land of eternal blue sky. Pirates Singer representing Nomadic Mongolia.
Enyache representing a beautiful country, golden land of Myanmar.
Divyata Vaidya from the land of Himalayas, Nepal.
Lina Sarfi representing the Netherlands.
Julien Roquigny from New Caledonia.
And Elisa Christian proudly representing New Zealand. Deborah Walsh representing Northern Ireland. Britt Roselin Camillo Rekdal, Norway. Carmen Jaramillo, Panamá. Andrea Melgarejo representing Paraguay. Zuliana Barrantes, tengo el orgullo de representar a Perú. From the Pearl of the Orient Seas, Angelia, Philippines. Magdalena Cole representing beautiful Poland. Berteloga representing the beautiful Portugal. Jad Sultan from my wonderful and amazing Réunion Island. Anka Nikolayasa from the wonderful Romania. Maria Chudakova presenting Russia. Imi Maizai proudly representing Scotland. Tiara Hadi, Singapore. Anita Polgareva representing Slovak Republic. Laura Schwartz representing my beautiful country, Slovenia.
I'm Carla Victor representing the Rainbow Nation of South Africa.
Lola Ortega representando a España. Visna Fernando from Sri Lanka.
Giselle Rainberg from the greenest country, Suriname.
Maria Taipalamäki representing Sweden. Corinne Schadler representing Switzerland. Chavika Watson representing Thailand.
Daniel Dolval from the land of the hummingbird, Trinidad and Tobago. My name is Sheva Laivaz. I am from Turkey.
From the Pearl of Africa, I am Sandra Akello representing Uganda.
Victoria Rowe representing my beautiful motherland, Ukraine. María Belén Cabrera representando Uruguay. From the land of the free and home of the brave, Bernie and Payne, USA. Soy Andrea Rosales representando el país de las mujeres bellas, Venezuela. Laura Stephen representing the land of the song, Wales.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host right this minute, Ollie Pettigrew, and model mentor of Asia's next top model, Joey Mid-King.
Good evening, Vienna! Whew. Thank you very much. And of course, a good evening to all of our Earth Warriors around the world. Tonight is quite simply the most anticipated beauty and environmental event of the year.
We are beaming to you from the majestic city of Vienna, a city that breathes art, history, and a sustainable way of living.
Now, tonight, I can't quite believe it. We mark the crystal year for Miss Earth. 15 years, Joey. I can't believe Miss Earth, honestly, you don't look a day over 10. I don't know what your secret is, but one lucky lady tonight will be waltzing off the stage with the prestigious title to join the royal ranks of beauties for a cause.
On stage tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have the world's most gorgeous ladies who are a lot of fun, and they are fierce, and they are fashionably responsible. And they sure look great in their all outfits made by Nadine Fraunberger and Raphael Hulan.
Now, this is a night we've all been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, all the hard work is finally going to pay off for one outstanding candidate. History's in the works here in the imperial city of Vienna. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy yourselves and witness right here, Miss Earth 2015.
This is briefing with Thomas Ruska, Head of Sustainability, Environmental Department of the City of Vienna, who shared the Viennese way to sustainable living.
Joining us this evening is an equally lovely lady who was once an elemental queen.
Here is Miss Earth Air 2013, Austria's very own Katja Wagner.
Hello and good evening, everyone. And again, hello and good evening, everyone. And as we say here in Austria, einen wunderschönen guten Abend, Wien! Wir haben hier heute für Sie die 90 schönsten Frauen dieser Erde und sie sind alle hier nach Österreich gekommen, um die Krone der Miss Earth zu kämpfen. Und kämpfen ist ein gutes Stichwort, denn es ist eine ziemlich taffe Gruppe, würde ich sagen. Ich hatte jetzt 3 Wochen Zeit, die Mädels kennenzulernen, während sie durch Österreich getourt sind. Und ich muss sagen, ich konnte mich nicht entscheiden. Wer ist denn Ihre Favoritin? Gut, was ich so höre, gibt es noch keine klare Entscheidung. Aber so leicht ist es auch wieder nicht. Denn bei Miss Earth geht es nicht um die bloße Schönheit, sondern es geht auch um das Engagement zum Thema Umwelt und Soziales. Das ist gar nicht so leicht, aber wir haben ja einige super Persönlichkeiten heute hier am Start. Zum Beispiel eine unserer Missen ist eine begnadete Poetry Slammerin. Eine andere wiederum singt wie Adele und wiederum eine andere engagiert sich ehrenamtlich in ihrem Heimatland für die Wiederaufforstung der Wälder. Ich finde, das ist einen Wahnsinnsapplaus wert, oder? Ich kann es kaum erwarten, wer in die Top 16 kommt und wir werden es in ein paar Minuten erfahren.
Water in Vienna is so clean, you can actually drink it. A proof how a clean environment can lead to good health.
Every year, the Miss Earth candidates do another kind of preparation before they jet out to the pageant's host city. Now, this preparation entails, first of all, a good camera. Next up, a better location. But most importantly of all, the best environmental message.
Now, these eco videos of the candidates feature the environmental concerns facing their respective countries and the efforts that they are doing to address these problems. Now, these videos can be seen on the official YouTube account, and it's already gained thousands and thousands of hits all across the world.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be getting a few thousand more tonight. Now, this year, a special panel of judges from the United Nations Women's Guild reviewed all the videos and selected the top 4 entries, and among these, of course, our winner. Here now are the top 4 eco videos that made the cut.
For my environmental advocacy, I joined the Jane Goodall Institute here in Belgium. Our mission is to research, conserve and educate not only people but also animals about our environment so we could all play an important part of helping our Mother Earth.
For me, it is important to raise awareness among younger generation and educate them from theory to practice.
As an artist, I wanted to do, share, and create something meaningful. So I went into the wild. I lived as a nomad in the wild steppe of Mongolia for 2 months with 2,000 animals to film my documentary film, Back to the Roots.
For me, each new day is a new opportunity to do my part, as simple as it may be. Separating my trash daily to prevent unnecessary items being placed in our landfills, to reducing my daily water usage. It all begins with me.
Okay, here we go. The Best Eco Video Award goes to the USA!
Presenting the award is the President of the United Nations Women's Guild, Diana Alana Uyugi.
Congratulations to the USA, our Eco Video winner for 2015. But now on to an even more important announcement, the top 16 candidates who will move on in the competition. I bet you're all waiting for this so you can complain about me on Facebook.
Get your Instagrams ready because earlier this week, all the candidates went through a preliminary judging session and the results were verified by SGV, Ernst & Young, These are our official tabulator partners, represented tonight by its partner, Mr. Ramon Dizon. Sir, we'd love to have the results right now. Thank you, sir.
Looking sharp, Ramon. Ooh, okay. In random order, here are our top 16 candidates. We're starting off with a delectable treat, Joey.
Ooh, that makes me feel
hungry!
Taking that number 2 position, I'd like to call upon USA!
Will it be lucky number 3 for our next beauty from Ukraine?
Now from down under, this lady is moving on up. Give it up for Australia!
For our next beauty, Joey, check it out. It's the Czech Republic!
This country is known for their carnivals. Give it up for Brazil!
The stage is getting crowded, but there's plenty more room for Mongolia.
This country is a lot more fun to be at. It's the Philippines!
I'm sure the judges thought that our next beauty was delicious. She is, after all, from Mauritius.
Taking the 10th position, show some love for Scotland!
I have a funny feeling there may be some sort of reception from the crowd. It's a hometown hero, Austria!
Here reminds me of our next country, Chile!
I think it's time for a little attitude up here on stage, some fierceness. Colombia!
Taking the 14th spot. Who's it gonna be, ladies and gentlemen? I know who it's gonna be. Give it up for Venezuela!
Our next young lady must have had a certain je ne sais quoi. Ladies and gentlemen, France!
Ladies and gentlemen, who's going to take the 16th spot? '16 goes to...
Ready?
1!
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the top 16 candidates who are vying for the title of Miss Earth 2050. Make some noise!
Art dominates the Viennese skyline, including the Sprittelau Waste Incinerator plant, another ingenious way of mixing art with climate change protection measures.
Das ist der Punkt, wo alles wieder auf Null gesetzt wird und alle Punkte vom Prejudging verfallen. Jetzt müssen die Mädels rein mit ihrer Performance auf der Bühne punkten, um in die nächste Runde weiterzukommen. Aber lassen Sie mich kurz das Publikum befragen, ob die überhaupt mit den Top 16 einverstanden sind. Hallo, schöne Dame, sind Sie zufrieden mit den Top 16?
Ja, ich bin ganz zufrieden. Ich habe 2 Favoriten, die sind die Columbia und Miss Venezuela. Die beiden sind sehr hübsch und sehr, sehr nett. Ich habe mit ihnen getroffen und sie waren bei mir einen Beauty-Tag und ich habe für sie ihre Haare gemacht. Aber Hajrá Magyarország!
Und für alle, die das nicht verstanden haben, an wen gilt das?
Ja.
Also da ist die Ungarn-Fangruppe offensichtlich, aber ich glaube, es ist nicht leicht, die eine hier rauszupicken. Aber Gott sei Dank haben wir eine ausgewählte Jury, die diesen Job für uns übernehmen wird, die wir auch später noch kennenlernen werden, die hier vorne sitzt. Und ja, ich würde ehrlich gesagt allen eine Krone aufsetzen. Sie haben alle einen super Job hier geleistet. Die Opening-Nummer war grandios und vielleicht noch einen Satz zur Opening-Nummer. Sie können die Gewänder der Opening-Nummer auf Facebook ersteigern und zwar auf der Seite All One Austria. Das Teil kostet 130 € und das gesamte Geld, das da eingenommen wird, geht gemeinnützigen Projekten zugute. So, liebe Dame hier, oh, auch eine Kandidatin, oder?
Ja, hallo. Ja, da ich auch eine Ungarin bin, deswegen, also Miss Ungarn ist mein Favorit, aber ich habe noch ein paar Favoriten natürlich. Miss Chile und Miss Venezuela, aber natürlich Miss Ungarn.
Wow, 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 also ziemlich viele Ungarn hier im Raum, kaum zu glauben. Ja, also an und für sich, die Mädels haben ja 3 Wochen verbracht mit Seminaren, mit Aktivitäten, mit ziemlich viel Sightseeing. Ich glaube, ja, es ist eine ziemlich starke Truppe in den Top 16 und ich bin schon ziemlich gespannt, wer es in die Top 8 schafft. Ja, aber lassen Sie mich vielleicht einen Herrn befragen. So, was meinen Sie denn? Wer schafft es weiter in die Top 8? Auf wen freuen Sie sich in der Swimsuit Competition besonders?
Ich freue mich auf alle. Sie waren alle sehr, sehr schön. Es fällt einem sehr, sehr schwer, spezifisch sich für die eine oder die andere zu entscheiden. Aber meine Favoritin ist Österreich.
Es bleibt spannend. Wir sehen, das Publikum ist sich auch noch nicht ganz schlüssig. Aber ja, wir sind gespannt, wie es weitergeht. Es folgt jetzt der Breakdown zu Top 8.
Trees are the lungs of the earth, and the candidates made sure to do their share here in Vienna.
Okie dokie, now we're about to introduce to you a panel of distinguished men and women who in our time may have Gustav Klimt's eye for beauty and Mozart's keen sense of perfection.
Now they have the best seats in the house, but yet not so easy task to choose this year's Miss Earth. ladies and gentlemen, the members of the panel of our judges. Let's get to meet them.
First up, the former country director of the United Nations Industrial Development Organization and currently the co-owner of Global Water Engineering and the man behind Ingenieurs Bureau Gomer, try saying that fast 3 times, Mr. Dick Gomer.
An executive of the Uber Chic FTV, the media and marketing head of Fashion TV, Miss Yasmin Hitt.
International filmmaker, producer and director. He produced and co-directed the recent international hit movie K2, Mr. Norbert Blecker.
A noted fashion designer who currently has her own label, Just Eve, Miss Ivera Kresk.
A former actress and beauty queen, here is now one of the driving forces behind Miss Earth, the executive vice president of Carousel Productions, Miss Lorraine Shook. Looking beautiful.
She is the first lady to be crowned Miss Earth and presently a lawyer, and together with her husband runs one of Europe's biggest international dressage stables, Miss Katharina Svensson Brink.
An international hotelier with 20-year career with Hilton Hotels. He is the general manager of the Hilton Vienna Danube. Rather nice if I don't say so myself. A green hotel and the official residence of Miss Earth, Mr. Markus Hussler.
An independent television producer in Austria who has a keen sense for fashion and the finer things in life. The CEO and owner of Vogus TV, Miss Nadia Ondroskova.
And last, but by no means least, an advocate for women's empowerment who has been involved in various socio-political mediations, the president of the United Nations Women's Guild, Vienna, and chairperson of the Board of Judges, Miss Diana Alano Oyogi.
Also with us this evening are the executives of Carousel Productions. A warm welcome, please, to the president of Carousel, Mr. Ramon Monzon, and vice president and project director, Ms. Pichi Veneracion.
We'd also like to acknowledge the presence of the organizing committee here in Vienna and the organizers of Miss Earth Austria. On stage, Austria's Stina Schmidt and Andreas Seidel. Now, adding a touch of glam in our gatherings is a young lady who bagged the Miss Earth Air title in 2013.
Now, she came to the Philippines to chase her dream, and tonight she's here in her hometown to see somebody else's dream come true.
Here's Austria's very own Katja Wanger.
Thank you, Ollie and Joey, and a very good evening here from Vienna. It's been 2 years since I graced the Miss Earth stage, and to be honest, it feels like a little throwback looking at the girls and spending time with them. It reminds me of my time at the pageant, at how the pageant changed the way I look at our environment. The contestants are up and about to explore the city of Vienna and having a wonderful time here. Of course, it's not only about looking good, it's all about doing good. And the contestants are more than ready to get their hands dirty and to plant a seed or maybe two to save the planet. We'll now have a look at the grand ball that has been happening here in Vienna for the past 3 weeks. den letzten 3 Wochen und sichtlich ihren Aufenthalt in Wien genossen. Es war einiges zu tun. Es kamen viele aus südlicheren Ländern an, die gefroren haben, aber ich glaube, die Bewegung um die Activities hat sie warm gehalten. Aber Bewegung sind unsere Ladies ja gewöhnt, denn in ihren Heimatländern unterstützen sie zahlreiche Umweltprojekte. Und hier heute Abend haben wir ein paar Ex-Miss Earth bei uns. Und ich muss dazu sagen, auch Ex-Kolleginnen. Miss Earth England 2013, Miss Chloe Oten. A round of applause, please. Miss Chloe, is there any advice you can give to the contestants?
Hello, Katya. So lovely to see you again. You look amazing. Yes, I would say to the girls to be yourself, have fun, make friends, and make memories that will last a lifetime. This is one of the biggest opportunities out there for you, and wow, how fabulous for you to even be here. So that would be my advice. Just have fun and love it.
Thank you, Chloe. And another lady we have here is Miss Earth China, and we will come back to her in just a second.
Dedicated bike lanes are found all over Vienna, and people are encouraged to use this alternative and healthy way of going around the city.
One thing I admire about the Viennese people is that they have an eye for beauty, and why not? Stately palaces, imposing monuments and great works of art just surround you here. It's far too much to take in one day. Trust me, I tried to do it yesterday, but it was an amazing experience. But tonight, we're going to take you on a global tour of natural beauty, as embodied by our top 16 candidates. Here they are in the swimsuit competition, beginning with Hungary. USA! Ukraine! Australia! Czech Republic! Brazil! Mongolia. Philippines! Mauritius! Scotland! Austria! Chile! Colombia! Venezuela! France! Guam. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. 16 beauties from around the world wearing swimsuits by Filipino designer Ricky Abad. Coming up next, you'll see them in their elegant best. Stay right here with Miss Earth 2015.
Impressive display of confidence. Swimsuits by Ricky Abad. Now our gorgeous top 16 are going to go backstage and get dolled up to wear their evening gowns. Now I have had a sneak peek at those evening gowns. Woo, they are gorgeous. Looking forward to that. But right now, let's hang out here with the audience. Hi everyone, how you all doing? We have a very happy crowd tonight. We have an international audience tonight, but right now I see some very familiar faces. Hi girls, our girls from last year's Miss Earth. Miss Earth Fire and Miss Earth Air. Ladies, you both know how it feels. You were there last year. Can you tell us what exactly you think is going through their minds right now doing that?
Oh my gosh, they are probably just shaking in their heels, so nervous, so excited. We obviously know how it feels.
It's very nervous, but it's a wonderful experience for them.
And do you so far have any favorites in our top 16?
I might be a little biased for my girl, Miss USA.
Any favorites for you?
I think that all girls are the winners already. They are here and they have a big experience in their life. Miss Earth, it's a very good content for them. Yeah.
Perfect answer. A regal queen. Thank you, ladies. Now, being here, this is my first time in Vienna, Austria. Any locals here in the audience? Anyone here from Vienna? Quite far. Can you come with me over there? Okay. I'd like to brush up on my Austrian. Can you help me? Okay, I'll go over to you, sir. Can you say to me, how can I say, I love Austria?
Well, that's very easy to say. You just say, ich liebe Österreich.
Ich liebe Austria. Ich liebe Austria. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Huh. Okay, we're just easing some of the tension because it's a lot of pressure for our girls backstage. We just want them to have a good time. We want everybody here to have a really good time. It's still open bar, right? Am I in Austria? It's still open bar. While we're just having a little chat here, we will be having our evening gown competition, and that means it's still anyone's ball game for these girls, and soon we're going to be rounding down the girls to the top 8. And after the top 8, we'll be finding out who that lucky lady is going to be that's going to nab the title of Miss Earth 2015.
Markthalle is overflowing with beauties from all over the world. Let's all welcome back past Miss Earth winners. Miss Earth 2012, Teresa Fajksova from Czech Republic. Where are you? Here she is. Welcome to Austria, Teresa. Next, I want to welcome are the Elemental Queens of 2014. It's Miss Earth Fire, Anastasia Trusova, I saw the crowns there. And Miss Earth Air, Andrea Neu from the USA. Welcome to Vienna, ladies. And joining me this time is our very first Miss Earth. It's Miss Earth 2001, Katharina Svensson-Brink. Welcome to Austria, Katharina. Katharina, take us back 14 years ago. How did you feel when your name was called as Miss Earth 2001?
It was completely overwhelming. I had a dream of just being top 16, to just go on stage one more time than the opening show. And after that, I can hardly remember. It was overwhelming.
And what can you say that now Miss Earth is celebrating its 15th birthday?
Yeah, it's amazing. It just keeps on growing. And it's amazing to meet all the contestants, to see how they really burn for the cause. I think that's a really, really good sign.
And we hear that you're a successful lawyer. What keeps you busy these days?
Yes, I became a lawyer, and now I'm working at my husband's dressage stables as a lawyer as well. So I do all the contracts and a lot of marketing, and it's just full speed ahead.
And last but not least, what's your message to the future Miss Earth?
Keep a focus on the cause, because it's a really, really good cause, and we can get really, really far with this pageant.
Thank you, Katharina, and welcome to Austria.
Thank you.
We're now about to witness a special musical treat from one of Austria's star singers to sing the song Here I Am. A round of applause for Eric Papilaya.
Something big I never thought
Some of the best air violin I've ever seen played on stage, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you've also just been the first people to hear his very own composition of Here I Am. Now, the interesting thing is some of the proceeds from the sales of that song will be going to the Miss Earth Foundation, which will help to educate young children around the world into how to save the environment in the world. So way to go, Eric. Thank you very much. And for everyone here and at home, buy the song. It helps the earth. I know you've got a phone in your hands. There's no excuses now. Go. So our thrilling competition continues with the evening gown coming right up on Miss Earth 2015.
Es war wieder mal ein Erlebnis. Und ja, ich muss sagen, vor 2 Jahren bin ich selber auf so einer Bühne gestanden, damals noch auf den Philippinen, und ich kann mich noch erinnern, wie nervös ich damals war. Also ich kann mir nur in etwa vorstellen, wie die Mädels da hinten sich gerade fühlen. Ja, ich muss sagen, mir ist damals schon das Herz in die Hose gerutscht. Ja, es folgt jetzt die Evening Gown Competition. Das ist so ziemlich der eleganteste Teil des ganzen Abends. Und wer könnte da ein besserer Interviewpartner sein als La Hong himself. La Hong, komm doch zu mir.
Hallo.
Also nur für die Kamera, diesen Größenunterschied muss ich jetzt ausnützen, sonst bin ich heute am Abend leider die Kleinste, aber das schaut ja gut aus. La Hong, wer beeindruckt dich denn am meisten?
Wenn ich jetzt hier ganz offen sagen darf, ich war schon ein bisschen verliebt in dich. Nein, in deine Schönheit und in deine Klugheit.
Oh, ich habe nicht dafür bezahlt, ich schwör's. Aber jetzt mal Hand aufs Herz, wer ist deine Favoritin?
Darf ich nicht sagen. Ich weiß nur, ich kann vielleicht ein bisschen verraten. Ich weiß, dass Katja eigentlich kein waschechten Österreicherin ist. Also, dann wissen wir schon, wer mein Favoriten ist.
Oho, oho, oho. Naja, schwer zu erraten, hat was von einem Quiz. La Hong, worauf schaust du bei der Evening Gown Competition?
Für mich ist es eigentlich eine große Inspiration, weil es gibt selten, dass alle Schönheit aus aller Welt her sich befinden. Und natürlich kommt von Haarfarben, Augenfarben, Hautfarben. Das ist sehr gespannt, was für ein Kleid sie trägt und ob das zu ihr passt, von der Farben her, auch von dem Schnitt her. Und ich lasse mich total überraschen, aber ich bin sehr gespannt und darauf kann ich auch Ideen holen für meine Arbeit. Danke.
Also es bleibt spannend. Wir sind gespannt, ob wir ein Kleid von La Hong sehen und viel Spaß mit der Evening Gown Competition.
Earth candidates walk the streets of Vienna not just to help reduce carbon footprint, but also to voice out a major environmental concern.
The opulence of the Viennese Bowl has been known throughout the world as the real deal in partying for centuries. Now, these lavish soirees have been the seat of glamour, elegance, and romance. Now, taking center stage now are this year's Belle of the Ball. We present to you our top 16 candidates in the evening gown competition, and we begin with Hungary. Ukraine! Australia! Czech Republic. Brazil. Mongolia. Philippines. Mauritius. Austria. Venezuela. You ladies look gorgeous. All 60 of you gorgeous ladies. Now that concludes the evening gown competition, and find out who will be a step closer when we announce the 8 finalists here on Miss Earth 2015.
That these contestants, and these ladies are spot on in working on their dreams. These two ladies besides me rocked the Miss Earth stage last year and took home one of the elemental titles. Here with me are Miss Earth Air 2014, Andrea Neu, and Miss Earth Fire 2014, Anastasia Trusova from Russia. So ladies, tell me, how do you like Austria?
I love Austria. Vienna is beautiful. The people of Vienna are beautiful. We've done some adventures, Anastasia and Jamie and I. We have, oh my gosh, we went to the zoo one day. We went ice skating in Salzburg.
Nice.
It was so much fun. I've had apple strudel, goulash. Let's see,
Yummy.
what else?
Even the spelling as well.
Yeah, and kebab. Yes, that
What
was.
is that?
A kebab? You know what that is.
Kebab? Oh, kebab. Okay,
Kebab.
okay. But
So
that's
good.
actually Turkish.
Oh.
Well. So, Miss Russia, how was your year as Miss Earth Fire 2014?
Oh, it was very good. When I win in Miss Earth Fire, I have a lot of activities. In Russia, we have a very big organization. It's Russian Geographical Society, and I currently work with them on environmental projects. We protected animals, nature, and we tell with people and show them that they must know geography. It's important for all people, I think, to know the geography of their country.
Wow, this
Yes.
was what Miss Earth is about. Miss Andrea, how was your year? What did you do? Did you have some activities? Did you support some projects in your country?
Yes, absolutely. My year has just been a blur. It's crazy how fast it went by. We were just talking about that. Seems like a month ago we were on the beach of Boracay, Philippines.
Woo! I have to admit, that's the most beautiful beach in the world.
It was very, very pretty. But besides that, back in the USA, my national director and organization has kept me pretty busy, keeping me involved, and I look forward to the upcoming years to continue working with them. It's a very worthy, obviously, environmental pageant and organization.
Oh, wow, sounds good. Miss Russia, is there any favorite you have for winning the Miss Earth title?
Yes, I have my favorite girl, but I don't ask you who is she. It's my little secret.
Is Miss Russia still in this competition? I'm not sure.
Yes, you are right.
Okay, nice. So, Miss Andrea again, can you share some advice for our ladies how to impress the judges?
I think these ladies are already doing a very good job at doing that. I know I'm impressed. How's everyone else? Impressed? Are we loving them? They look
sure
beautiful.
they are.
I would just tell the girls to continue to smile, to stay present, soak in this moment. Before you know it, you're going to be back home in your countries, and you're just going to be missing this experience and all the friends that you've just made. So cherish it and have fun making these memories.
And what's up next is the question and answer round after top 8. So, Miss Andrea, how did you survive this nerve-wracking round?
I think very similar to what I just said. Just breathe. Actually take a moment. It's totally okay to take a moment, think about the question, and develop a thoughtful, genuine answer. That's really what the judges are looking for. And if you don't breathe and listen, you're just going to be more nervous. So you can do it, girls. I have faith in all of you.
And who's the strongest contestant this year for you?
Well, I know you can't ask me this. Honestly, all the women are already so strong, so brave, so beautiful for putting themselves up on that stage. It takes courage, commitment, dedication. And again, I'm just going to have to say, Miss USA.
And Miss Russia, you're now about to pass your title to the next Miss Earthfire. Is there any message you want to give to your Miss Earthfire?
Yes, it's a big job to be a Miss Earthfire. She must be concentrate on her advocacy, and she must protect our environment. She must be serious, I think.
And I have to ask you, Miss USA, were there any projects you were involved this year? Any special project, any special activity you're remembering and you cherish remembering?
That's so hard. Definitely, I've been involved and support very many worthwhile environmental causes and organizations. One thing that I just enjoy doing is picking up trash. It's something so simple and seems something that we really don't even think about, but it can make such a big difference. So it doesn't take a beauty queen. It can just take anyone really to make a difference. So that's something that I'll always work towards.
Ladies and gentlemen, give me a shout for your favorite contestant! So, we got some very interesting answers here. I'm not sure if they match with those of the judges. So, let's find it out in a second who will make it to the top 8.
Just to show you how dedicated our candidates are in their mission to help save the planet, 21 days before the Climate Change Summit in Paris, all of our lovely ladies took part in the Big O2 Challenge, where thousands of trees were planted in all the countries covered by Miss Earth.
Now, here in Vienna, they had a chance to have their version of a global summit during the environmental symposium hosted by the Vienna International Center Club Filipino.
Now, during this symposium, the candidates were grouped together by continent, and each group presented a plan of action aimed at helping address various environmental issues. Here are the highlights of that productive meet.
Let me introduce you to 4 environmental issues. So the first is pollution. Air pollution and water pollution. We have the inadequate waste management too. Then we have the water. We have floods and droughts. And finally, we have deforestation in the forest making.
We from Asia are the front runners in the hotbed of climate change, and we are the ones who experience extreme negative impacts first before the rest of the world.
In a world where we know so much, where information is shared every second of every minute of every day, it seems surprising that not more people are jumping to take action.
As Earth Warriors, we have worked on reforestation projects, cleaning up our beaches and recycling the garbage to make beautiful jewelry.
Conservation is our mission. Awareness is my choice.
The project plan presentations, one group stood out with their concrete, relevant, and attainable goal.
I don't know about you, Joey. I got $50 on Antarctica, but I'm not feeling too confident about that. The winning continent is Asia! Okay, so there we go. Well done, Asia. Joey and I feeling very good. That's our home continent as well. So we're speeding towards the final 8, but before we do, why don't we sort of think about what we've seen tonight? This, Joey, is pretty special for me. This is my double hat trick, the third time I've hosted Miss Earth in the third country, and I have to say, this is the most hotly contested I have ever seen in my life.
Yes, I agree with you. And also the energy tonight's amazing. I love our audience. I love you all.
Oh, make some noise,
ooh.
Austria, come on. You've been screaming all night at us. Now, come on, the girls with the, when they were there and the bodies and it just...
Swimsuit competition. The girls are so hot. These girls are cut. I need to go to the gym.
They're making me feel a little nervous about myself this close to Thanksgiving. Still carrying a little extra holiday weight myself, but they were absolutely... Statuesque is the word.
Statuesque, goddesses, and the evening gowns. Hello, these evening gowns are perfection. I actually have to ask some of them where their gowns are from.
Hey, well, speaking of gowns, Joey, let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen, this is the third gown we've seen Joey Mee King in tonight. And look at you looking beautiful as well.
I'd like to thank you, my styling team of Paul and Linda Pettigrew, your wife, for helping me.
We've got all kinds of things going on backstage. Those are the secrets of Miss Earth. But before we get to the top 8 as well, we have to just really think about the message that we've got here tonight. It's a unique opportunity that I feel that we have hundreds of girls from all over the world, thousands of people here from so many different countries, so many different backgrounds, religions, and tonight we have such a wonderful moment and opportunity to think about all the things that bring us together instead of focusing on all the differences that seem to wedge us apart, especially in today's climate.
I like your speech. I like where you're going there. You're a global ambassador. If there was a Mr. Earth, you'd win.
Oh, Joey. Keep going.
But yes, truly, we love this pageant of Miss Earth. It's different compared to other pageants. This one is intimate. It really means more than just your typical beauty pageant. Miss Earth is unique in its own.
Well, I actually have to be honest, I agree with you in this regard. I've got 2 kids, 7 years old, 8 years old, and now I'm really thinking about the world that I'm leaving behind after me. Once I leave, there are still so many, the next generation, the generation after that are going to be living here, and we really do need to think of... I started recycling more. I started driving differently.
Ollie.
You have to do these things, you know? It's all about thinking about the next step.
Keeping it green. I'm proud of you.
Well, we try to do our best here. And let's not forget as well, we're in Europe. In Europe for the first time in the history of Miss Earth.
How amazing is that? And here in Vienna, of all places, the city is a beautiful, romantic place. We are very, very lucky, Ollie Pettigrew.
I spent the whole of yesterday actually bouncing around Vienna. I was trying to do as much as I could in one day. It's almost impossible, but it's such a wonderful place to get around.
Can you share with us what you were able to see?
I'll tell you what, the best thing I loved about Vienna is it's one of the only cities I've ever walked around where there was no music playing. There was no Europop, there was no pop music.
No rock.
But every now and again, you'd come around a corner and there'd be a string quartet would be playing, or a choir would be singing.
Oh, how
we even
beautiful.
heard a whole group singing some Mozart. My missus actually started crying at one point.
Beautiful. That is beautiful.
So I guess we've got to keep talking about Vienna, because the ladies backstage, you have to understand, takes a lot of...
Yes.
To get ready.
Yes. They don't have your wife helping them getting into their gowns like myself.
But as they're gathering, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we have got the top 16. We have been seeing them all night. Once we get down to the final 8, we also then have to get to the tricky part. Because anybody can be born beautiful, but it's all about what's up here as well.
That's also one of the most weighted moments in all pageants.
Well, the thing about it, you never know what's going to happen. You hand someone a microphone, you stick them on live television, and anything can happen.
From your own experience, are you trying to
Well,
say
the
something?
last time I
Ollie?
hosted this, I almost
here
said
we
the wrong
go.
competition name. But it's all right, got away with it.
That
Everybody
was a long
found it
time
funny.
ago. That is not going to happen right tonight.
It's okay.
No.
Miss Earth. Don't worry, I wrote it down. I've even got it tattooed on my back somewhere, so we're good. We're all wonderfully good. As the ladies take their spaces
They're just
on
doing their
the stage.
blocking and, getting ready.
You know, it's because they're probably backstage Instagramming all this. Millennials, Joey, what can you do with them?
This new generation, they're all just on fleek.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
That's right. Apparently it's on fleek. But okay, is everybody
Good.
feeling
Go.
wonderfully on fleek? Okay, wonderful. Now, finally, we've come to the point where we'll have to say goodbye to 8 candidates and reveal the other 8 who'll inch closer the opportunity of becoming Miss Earth. So, we have all of our top 16, and please taking center stage. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause as well.
Their combined scores from the swimsuit and evening gown rounds have been tabulated and verified by SGB Ernst & Young, and Mr. Ramon Dizon will now be handing us the results.
Thank you, sir.
Still looking so handsome. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in no particular order, here are your final 8 candidates. Starting with the USA!
Taking second position goes to Australia.
That was close. Our third spot in the final 8 goes to Brazil!
Now at the halfway mark, who's it gonna be, ladies and gentlemen? Well, it's the Philippines!
A huge reaction from the crowd there. Let's see if they can match it with our next finalist from Austria!
Owning that 6th position goes to Chile!
Just 2 spaces left. Ooh, it's so exciting, Joey. Number 7 goes to Colombia!
Who's gonna take that last spot? We know. Let's do it together. It goes to Venezuela!
Ladies and gentlemen, please, a round of applause to the 8 wonders of the earth. One of them will be your new Miss Earth 2015.
Fast, safe, and efficient. These are the words that aptly describe Vienna's public transportation, and they are eco-friendly too.
Wuhu! Was für eine Top 8! Oh mein Gott! Ich hoffe, Ihre Favoritin ist noch dabei. Meine nämlich schon. Was jetzt nämlich folgt, ist der kniffligste Teil dieser Competition. Und zwar die Question-and-Answer-Runde. Dabei werden von den Juroren, den Mädels auf der Bühne, knifflige Fragen gestellt, die Sie spontan, ohne Vorbereitung beantworten müssen. Das ist wirklich der harteste Teil dieser Competition und ja, auch ein bisschen nervenzerfleischend, muss ich sagen. Ein paar Mädels, die das Ganze schon durchgemacht haben, sind unsere Mädels, die hier neben mir sitzen. Miss Earth Northern Ireland 2014, Justine. Welcome to Austria, Justine.
Thank you, Kadet. We've had a wonderful time since we've been here.
Is your favorite still in the competition?
Well, all the UK girls are my favourite, but I'm really, really happy for Miss Scotland who plays top 16.
Oh yes, Miss Scotland plays top 16, that's right. And if you could answer these ladies one question, what question would it be?
That's pressure. Well, if I was to ask a winning question, it would be, what is your motivation for joining the Miss Earth pageant?
And what would be your answer to this question?
Well, I would answer that Miss Earth is truly a relevant pageant, and what Miss Earth says it does, and that is to promote the cause of environmental protection and animal conservation. So definitely that's the main reason that they do what they say and they truly promote the cause.
Thank you, Justine. Denn zur Erklärung, die Question- und Answer-Runde ist dazu da, um zu sehen, wie ernst es den Mädels mit ihrem Engagement zum Thema Umwelt und Soziales ist und was in ihren schönen Köpfchen überhaupt vorgeht. Jemand, der auch mitgemacht hat bei der Miss Earth-Wahl, und zwar in meinem Jahr, ist Miss Earth China 2013, Miss Lisa Xiang. Welcome to Austria, Lisa, and ni hao. So did you learn some German words here in Austria?
Oh my gosh, Diana, Miss Katia can teach me something.
So maybe we'll try ni hao in German. It's guten Abend for the audience.
For your audience? Good arms, right?
Oh, very good. Very nice. So now we will move on to the question and answer round. Have fun, guys.
You're still with us here, Miss Earth 2015. It's all happening right here at the Marxhalle in Vienna. Now, our competition would be nothing if we didn't hear from our beauties here tonight as well. Now, during the break, we asked each of the candidates to pick an envelope. Inside that envelope, there's the name of a judge. This judge will have a question for our competitors, and they'll have 30 seconds to answer that question. They will get a warning sound, which will sound like this. Wow, that was just so pretty. Now, that means time's going to be up, and they have to wrap it up. So let's get the ball rolling with the USA. Hello, my dear. We're starting with Richard Goma.
Brittany, if you would be elected Miss Earth 2015, and you were given the chance to speak to President Obama, what would you ask him regarding climate change?
What a big question. So, first off, I would definitely have to sit him down and tell him that it's not just about him, it's about our country. Because as Miss Earth, it's including, it's being the voice, it's influencing, and reaching out to every single person. So, I'd sit him down and make sure that we would include every single person.
Thank you very much, Miss USA. She'll give the president a talking to. Wow, ballsy. Next up, we move on to the lovely lady from Australia. Hello, my dear. Your question will come from Lorraine.
How are you? Are you doing well?
I'm feeling great, thank you. I'm so happy to be here. This
Okay.
is honestly a dream come true. Thank you so much.
I would just like to know if you happen to have an environmental hero. If not, it's okay.
Sorry, Lorraine, could you speak up a little bit?
Yeah. I'd like to know if you'd have an environmental hero. If yes, it's okay. If no, it's still okay. But why?
Yes, absolutely. I'm from the land down under, Australia, and Steve Irwin has been an incredible hero to me. I'm sure all of you know him. He's an incredible activist, conservationist, and lover of animals, and I have aspired to be just like him. I believe that he was one person that inspired millions of people, children, adults, with his humor, with his informative documentaries, and that is what I want to strive to do as Miss Earth as well, because I believe that knowledge can create change, and when people are inspired with passion, they will act, and that is what I love about Steve Irwin.
Fantastic, great answer. Thank you, Miss Australia. I love Steve Irwin as well. I had the great opportunity to meet his daughter once as well. She's fantastic. Now, we move on to the lovely lady from Brazil. Oh, now I need a step. There we go. Our question comes from Katarina.
When you come home from this pageant, what will you do in your country for the environment?
Hello, good night, everyone. I'm happy to be here tonight. And yeah, first thing I'll thank God for being here today. And I would like to talk to my people because they don't know how serious the situation is. In my country, the problem is education. Our children don't have education. We are going through a hard time right now. And what I will do is tell the children that the climate change is very dangerous. And what's going on right now, it's because of it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Brazil. Absolutely, the children are our future, as they always say. Next up, Philippines, come. It's more fun in the Philippines, that's what they say. Ava.
Dear Miss Philippines, the slogan of Miss Earth for the last 15 years is Beauty for a Cause. If you were asked to propose a new slogan for the next 15 years, what would it be?
If I were to make a slogan for the next 15 years for Miss Earth, that would be, we will because we can. I want to let everybody know that all things are possible and all things are feasible if we work together. We will because we can.
Good answer, Philippines. Congratulations. 4 down. We have 4 more to go. The journey to Miss Earth's crown continues with the next batch of finalists.
The air tonight. We are almost there. Katya, how excited are you?
Oh my God, that's right, Joey. Some of the people here in the gallery are literally at the edge of their seats during the question and answer portion.
And so far, all of those answers are very good. All these girls are very, very confident. So I'm looking forward to listening to our second batch. But meantime, I want to ask you. You have been there. You've been in that position. How did you handle that?
Well, Joey, the main part to handle stress on the stage is first to breathe in, then breathe out, and then answer the question.
And that's it? That's your trick?
Yeah, that's it, basically. I'm sorry, there is no special trick actually. It's pressure on stage, especially if you don't know the question. So those ladies on stage are very brave and they did a very, very good job.
This is a lot of hard work. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, these women have been working hard. Can you imagine all of the costume changes they've had to, wearing 6-inch heels, rehearsing in 6-inch heels? That is not an easy feat, okay?
Even for me, it's hurting, so.
They are goddesses up on stage. But you know what? I'd love to ask our audience what they would do if they had the opportunity to be Miss Earth. You want to go?
Let's go.
Let's ask one of our ladies here.
Maybe a guy, no?
A guy? You want to try? Hey, we're Miss Earth. We're open here. Let's go for it. Let's ask this guy over here. Which one? Excuse me, sir. If you were to join Miss Earth, what would you do if you won Miss Earth?
If I
If you did, just why not? We're just playing around here.
would change the world.
And how would you change the world, sir?
I would lead her way, follow her lead. That's what I want to say. Into this bright future we can have if we engage and if we act and if we come together.
Well, that's it. I think Miss Earth, we need to do a male Mr. Earth then.
Oh, wow. I'm not sure, though.
We'll talk
Maybe
to Carousel Production and see how they feel about that. Thank you, sir.
Maybe it would be for Miss Earth Air 2015. I'm not sure.
Well, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, let's get on with it. Let's hear more of the answers from our wonderful ghosts. Ollie, it is back to you with the second round of question and answer.
Yep, we are moments away from crowning the next Miss Earth. Winning Miss Earth will, along with her elemental court, enjoy a 3-night stay in the Hilton Vienna Danube waterfront, which is lovely because I'm staying there too. They'll also receive elegant pendants crafted by Ramona Ha, while Miss Earth 2015 will receive a management contract from Carousel Productions, plus the privilege of wearing the Miss Earth crown. Now, on to our competition. We'll get to know the second group of our 8 finalists a little bit better. Are we ready, ladies? We will start with Austria. Hello, my dear. Our judges, Yasmin.
Hello, Sophie. You look beautiful tonight.
Thank you.
My question for you is, compared to our parents' generation, do you think that this generation is more friendly or less friendly to the environment?
I think this generation is more friendly to our environment, and I think we have to teach our kids how they can live a healthy life and to save our Mother Earth.
Let's hear from Miss Austria, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, the lovely lady from Chile. Nice earrings, by the way. Very beautiful. For this, we will go to Nadia.
Wow, I'm so happy. Natividad, you look so voguish tonight, so beautiful. So my question will be, if you would become the next Miss Earth 2015, what will be your first project in your country? once again. Okay, so once again, Natividad, you look so voguish tonight. You're so beautiful. So, if you would become the next Miss Earth 2015, what will be your project in your country?
Buenas noches, Viena. El proyecto social que yo realizaría, bueno, está vigente en Chile,
The social project that is already running in Chile is
es el reciclaje.
recycling.
Con ello ayudamos a los niños con bajos recursos y a familias vulnerables
With that, we help people with less money, vulnerable people,
y al Ministerio de Flora y Fauna. Ministerio de Flora y Fauna.
and the Flora and Fauna Ministry.
Y hoy en día con el Ministerio de Chile estamos creando un proyecto a nivel país.
And right now we are creating a project in whole Chile with this ministry.
Thank you very much, Ms. Chile. And to our handsome translator as well, looking very sharp, my friend. 2 more to go. Next up, Colombia. Norbert.
Hello, Miss Colombia. Hello. If you would become the next female president of your country, what would you change?
Si fueras elegida la presidenta de tu país, ¿qué cambiarías?
Ok, creo que el presidente actual está haciendo una gran labor.
I think that the actual president is making a great labor.
Y yo como presidente impulsaría el cuidado del medio ambiente para obtener un planeta verde.
And as a president, I will impulse the taking care of the environment to get a green earth.
Me basaría en la educación y cultura a los más jóvenes.
I will take care of the education and culture of the youngest people.
Para que entiendan que si la tierra nos da día a día,
To understand that if the earth gives us day after day,
nosotros también podemos devolverle algo.
we have to give them back something.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Thank you very much, Colombia. And now for the final of our top 8, ladies and gentlemen, Venezuela. We go again to Richard Goma.
Good evening, Miss Venezuela. You're looking beautiful.
Buenas noches, Venezuela. Te ves hermosa.
You seem to have in your country a lot of problems at the moment, but if you were in charge, what would be the first thing you would like to change?
En tu país en este momento hay muchos problemas, pero si estuvieras a cargo, ¿qué sería lo primero que cambiarías?
Buenas noches. Lo primero que cambiaría, sin duda alguna, sería la educación. Implementaría
The first thing that I will change will be education. I will implementaría
el amor hacia el medio ambiente y la conservación del mismo.
I will implement the love to environment and the conservation of the environment.
Ya que eso en mi país está un poco, se podría decir, no abandonado, pero sí le hace falta más cuidado al planeta Y sin duda alguna, sin el planeta no podríamos vivir, tenemos uno y es el momento de salvarlo.
And right now, in my country, I won't say that this is a problem. That is not taken care right now, but we have to make the change to help the environment and save our planet.
Y qué mejor manera que darle amor a los niños.
And which better way than give love to the children?
Well done. Thank you very much, Venezuela. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for all of our top 8. That is not an easy thing to do, but they did a wonderful job, I must say so myself. Now, that officially concludes our competition. Our judges are now going to have to put their heads together, do the math, rather them than me. And in just a few minutes, a new environmental queen will be proclaimed. Stay with us right here at Miss Earth 2015.
Wir kommen dem Moment immer näher, wenn wir wissen, wer Miss Earth 2015 wird. Und jetzt habe ich hier bei mir Miss Earth 2012, Teresa Feixová from Czech Republic. Hello Teresa and guten Abend. I remember that last time we met you told me that you speak German actually.
Yes, of course. Ja, natürlich. Ich spreche Deutsch sehr gut. Guten Abend.
You know, last time we met, she actually told me some very bad words in German. Maybe you want to repeat them here?
No, I don't want. Thank you. Anyway, what I remember is from Deutsch. It's like, Frau Lehrerin, entschuldigen Sie mich bitte, ich habe nicht mein Buch. Warum? Ich weiß nicht. Okay, setz dich. Is it good?
Please. But who's Miss Melanie? Who is this lady? Okay, well, so how was your feeling when you were crowned Miss Earth 2012?
Oh my God, it was the most beautiful day in my life, what I have to say. And of course, I have to say thank you, my Filipino friends, that they gave me such an amazing thing. So thank you. It was such a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, Teresa, and welcome to Austria. So what's up next? We have the singer Misha here. Have fun.
I'm so tired of people like you who are trying to put others down. You know it. Well, here's what I have to say to you. You can bring me down. I don't want you around. Trying to make a fool of me. One word, baby. You want me on the ground. Now listen to my sound. I'm not on my knees, you see. No, you won't succeed. What you trying to do to me? Won't you quit and set me free? Don't you think that you should be okay with yourself? Instead you're trying to bother me, talking bad, insulting me. I say obviously you should look for help. Everybody's noticing, thinking it's embarrassing how you're behaving. Right, you can bring me down. I don't want you around, trying to make a fool of me. Won't work, lady. You want me on the ground. Now listen to myself. I'm not on my knees, you see. No, you won't succeed. You're a famous businessman. Say that you're my biggest fan. You're so sure you can bring me fire. You got the key to every door. You bet you're gonna make me score. Long I've waited for my chance to go. Suddenly you say take it. Trusted you, I thought you're fair. All that's left is betrayal. Yeah. bring me down. I don't want you around. Trying to make a fool of me. Won't work, baby. You want me on the ground. Listen to myself. I'm not on my knees to see. No, you won't succeed. You can bring me down. I don't want you around. Trying to make a fool of me. Won't work, baby. You want me on the ground. Now listen to myself. I'm not on my knees to see. No, you won't. So many nights I've been spending more thinking about what I did wrong, but I found out I can change your way if you wanna go on. Well, that's okay. Bring me Listen to myself. I'm not on my knees to see. No, you won't succeed.
Club Filipino hosted an environmental symposium with esteemed speakers including Deputy Chief of Mission and Counsel General of the Philippine Embassy in Austria, Mr. Sulpicio Confiado, United Nations Women's Guild President, Ms. Diane Orlando Oyugi, Director of the Energy Branch of United Nations Industrial Development Organization, Mr. Pradeep Monka, International Atomic Energy Agency's Ms. Loretta Stecken-Viquiti, UNIDO Unit Chief, Montreal Protocol Unit, Mr. Ole Nielsen, Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty Organization's Ms. Natalie Brealey, Joint Expert at the United Nations Environment Program, Mr. Mateus Jurek, Internal Vice President of VIC Club Filipino, Ms. Melinda Fronda, and VIC Club Filipino President, Ms. Miriam De La Cruz.
Now, before we get to that moment we've all been waiting for, I think we should just take a moment and, think about the responsibilities that the winner is going to have. Miss Earth is more than just waving.
She's not about waving, saying, woo, world peace, Miss Earth. She gets in, she gets dirty, she's out there. She's doing all of her charitable responsibilities and also doing her responsibilities environmentally. She's out there, she's planning, she's getting to know all of the organizations. This role of Miss Earth is not your typical beauty pageant role.
Well, that's the thing. That's what sets it apart from everything else out there in the world. I mean, Miss Earth quite literally will get her hands dirty. She'll be planting trees. The thing as well that I think is so important, we've been talking about it all night, is the next generation. What Miss Earth is somebody for the younger generation to aspire towards.
Yes, exactly. That's why it's so important. Like what she says and what she does is so inspirational. This woman, if there was Miss Earth during my heyday, I'd totally join.
And if there was a Mr. Earth, I would have jumped all over that as well. Now, the ladies are looking very excited here tonight. We're all feeling the pressure right now. But before we get there, last year, a young lady from the Philippines claimed the Miss Earth title, and since then, she's been, as we described, traveling the world, spreading awareness on various environmental issues.
And for the last time, as Miss Earth 2014, we welcome back one true beauty for a cause, Jamie Harrell.
My journey as Miss Earth has been unforgettable. I met people from all walks of life, from school children to prominent figures of society, and they all taught me that the call to act on environmental issues knows no barriers. Regardless of age, gender, and race, we need to put a united front to further our cause. Different countries face different problems, and one way to address this is for people to have the conviction to act and not just to write down resolutions on a piece of paper. As Miss Earth, I am fortunate enough to lead the way as a steward of the environment and to show that caring for the environment doesn't need intricate grand plans. As I bid farewell to the pageant that has taught me a lot of things, I wish for my successor to continue the legacy of Miss Earth. I hope she will have memorable experiences and most especially inspire people by her example.
Congratulations, Jamie, for a successful reign. We wish you the very best. Come on, round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Woo. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. The moment of truth. We now have results from Mr. Ramon Dizon right here, partner of STV Ernst & Young. We will begin with Miss Earth Fire, who will promote the protection and sustenance of our forests, wildlife, and other natural resources. Joey, if you could open it for me. Ooh. This year's Miss Earth Fire is... Brazil!
And crowning Miss Earth Fire are Anastasia Trusova and Karina Swenson-Brink.
Up next is Miss Earth Water. It is her responsibility to push for the preservation of our marine ecosystems and the conservation of our water supplies. And Miss Earth Water is... Woohoo! Miss Earth Water is Miss USA!
Crowning Miss Earth Water are Katarina Svensson-Brink and Carousel Productions Vice President and Project Director, Pichi Veneracion.
Is Miss Earth Air, who will work towards keeping the air clean for the current and future generations. And Miss Earth Air is... Miss Earth Air is... Australia!
Crowning Miss Earth Air are Amanda New and Carousel Productions Executive Vice President Lorraine Shook. And now, the fairest of them all, Our new Miss Earth is... I think we should say it together, ladies. Are we ready? Our new Miss
Ready.
Earth 2015 is...
And crowning Miss Earth 2015, our Jamie Harrell and Carousel Production present Ramon Monzon and Teresa Baxova.
Can you believe it? Congratulations once again to Philippines Miss Earth 2015!
It's truly been another successful year for Miss Earth, and on behalf of Carousel Productions, a big thanks to everyone who extended their support, especially to the Filipino community right here in Vienna. Maraming salamat po.
And of course, thank you all for visiting my city, Vienna, and I hope you enjoyed your stay. This has been Katja Wagner.
I'm Joey Meeking, sending a big shout out to everyone here tonight. All of you guys are amazing, and so are my co-hosts, Katja and Ollie Pettigrew. Woo!
And I am Ollie Pettigrew saying goodbye from the magnificent city of Vienna. We hope to see you all again next year for Miss Earth 2016. Auf Wiedersehen!
und of course to Mr. Romano. So vielen herzlichen Dank. Thank you. Let the party go on, meine Damen und Herren. Das war's. Dankeschön im Namen der Miss Earth Austria. Dankeschön natürlich auch an Zino Schmitz. Komm her. Komm mal zu mir. It's time to say this now. Das erste Mal in der Geschichte, dass so ein großes Event in Österreich war. Ich möchte euch fragen, hat es euch gefallen? Let's have a party!